Welcome, guys, to the start of a new Let's Play. As a sequel finally brings us a whole new world for 8 travelers to go and explore. As we take on a full live commentated by me, Let's Play of Octopath Traveler 2. This glorious HD 2D took 4.5 years to come around yet again, with its beautiful theme music as its title swells louder and louder to the point where we can actually change time as one of our new mechanics of the game and quiet things down to a more nighttime theme. But we are looking to figure out what's going on in this new world, learn the stories of our 8 characters, see them interact more than ever before. And I've chosen my first character based on an opposite route from last time. Because we started with a thief last time and ended with the apothecary. We're going to start with the apothecary this time as we press new game and find out what we're playing. We should be you, if I'm right in saying. Apothecary Castti. Path action at night. We can actually change time during this as well. I'm bringing the music as well. So path action at night is soothe, administer medicine to townspeople to allay their pain and allow them to rest. The daytime one is inquire, obtain information from townspeople. Interestingly, we get a difference between talent and latent power as well. So latent power, every drop counts, concoct without using any materials. The talent is to concoct, use materials to craft healing and hazardous compounds. Your name is Castti Florenz, and you are an apothecary. Your tale begins in a port town of the Harborlands. Discovered adrift at sea, you awoke to the realization that you could not recall your own name. The only clues to your identity are your satchel and skills as an apothecary. I need to rediscover who I am. And there's something else, something important I'm forgetting. Unable to ignore the nagging feeling within you, you embark on a journey to recover what you lost. What that is, we'll start our journey to find out now.
I will extend a helping hand to all in need.
Here we go.
You have the power to save lives, more than any other. That's why you have to live. If anyone can create a cure, it's you. It's up to you now.
Look! Over there! There's someone on that skiff!
I hear waves. Where am I? Am I on a ship?
Finally come to, have you? Feeling better yet? You've got the luck of the tides, you know.
Why can't I stand? My throat... too dry.
Easy now, lass. You've had a rough time of it. Drink up.
Thank you for saving me.
couldn't well leave you to the fishes. How'd you end up on that little skiff anyhow?
Skiff? I don't know. I can't remember.
Come on now, this isn't the time for jokes.
I'm sorry, but I really can't remember anything. Who I am, where I came from, it's all a blank.
I know one thing about you, lass. Your name. It's Castti.
Castti. How did you know that?
It's stitched onto your outfit. What's that uniform of yours anyway? Ah, right. Amnesia. Strange to think a person could forget their own name.
I have to remember. First things first, I need information. Somewhere to start. It will be difficult to learn who I am. Nevertheless, the crew of the ship should know more about the circumstances of my rescue. I should inquire about that, and the ship while I'm at it.
A question for me is, there must be a button for auto text as well, which I didn't want to find out during the very first cutscene. But we will. Move character, select category with our D-pad and our stick. Path action is to square. Main menu is to triangle. Cancel dash is circle, and X is confirm select. We're playing on the PS5 for the faster load speeds and probably better frame rates over the Switch. Of course, I played the original one on the Switch. That said, I don't think the Switch will be losing out for graphics at all, but there are some fringe advantages to playing on a more powerful console. I was talking about moving to dash, but beware, your chance of encountering enemies is higher while dashing. That just means I can get into more encounters. That's fine by me. Path action inquire. During the day, Castti can inquire and learn all sorts of information from townspeople. Try pressing square near a townsperson. Castti must be at the indicated level to inquire. Alright, you. Let's just talk to you so I can... Can't do it here, only to Castti. Rest up, Castti. Your body needs time to recover. We should be able to see the harbour soon. I gotta inquire from you, do I? Make friendly banner to gather rumours and information. Cannot be used on certain individuals if your level is too low. Well, if it's like Octopath Chapter 1, this will be our main character locked in throughout the entire game. So we shouldn't have any issues with level for doing this for the most part. Inquire something of this person. Sure thing. That's 32-year-old sailor. The fresh-faced captain of a ferry connecting the eastern and western continents. He became violently seasick on his maiden voyage and completely lost heart by the time the boat docked in the Brightlands. He will hand in his resignation the moment he returns to the Harborlands. He's given up. I'm sure that's how it is. You can show and hide the details on the thing as well if you want to.
Thank you.
It scares me to even think of forgetting my husband and daughter. So I can inquire to absolutely everyone, of course. Oh no, you cannot inquire something of this person. Is that because of level or just because you're not supposed to? Are you okay, miss? So yeah, the only people we can inquire to are the ones with the green boxes. Heard of amnesia before, but never actually met someone who had it. It's an incredibly suspicious thing to come up with, isn't it, really? I've got amnesia. Surely nothing to be suspect of at this point. Clean the deck, prepare to unload the cargo. My work's never done here. Your story's the first I've heard of its kind. Did you really lose your memories? I don't know if I did or not. I'm glad on the lookout. I can see further than everyone else on this ship. Never know what a character might be hiding from even you, the player. A 22-year-old sailor, a rather slothful sailor who happened to spy Castti's skiff while avoiding his work. Though his dereliction of duty was revealed, his keen eyes earned him a permanent post as a lookout. Hey, he got a better job because of us. And also thank you for saving us from the waterfall places. And thank you for the cheers and subs as well. They'll be coming in the meantime.
Thank you.
I want to keep things flowing, though. Oh, I didn't even talk to, I didn't inquire you yet. Ah, an apothecary in a blue uniform. I see. What's you see? A soldier returning to the Western continent, having completed his duties, while on the Eastern continent he heard rumors of a group of apothecaries wearing blue uniforms who killed a large group of people. Thus he feels Cassie's appearance is an ill omen. Oh, okay.
Thank you.
I don't think you want to inquire about that information. That's not a thank you reply.
I think that's about all I need for now.
There we go.
Based on the predominant currents in this region of the ocean, it's likely my skiff set sail from somewhere on the continent to the east. From my exhaustion and the severity of my dehydration, it's fair to estimate that I was adrift for several days. Hold on. How do I know all of this? Not much point in wondering. I should instead thank my lucky stars that I was rescued. Now, to go over what else I learned. This passenger ship embarked from the Brightlands several days ago. Its destination is a large port town called Canalbrine. Perhaps there's someone there who can shed a light on who I am. Ah, yes. These kind sailors brought my possessions to the passenger's cabin. Maybe they can offer some material clues as to my identity. I should sort through them before we make landfall.
It's always interesting with amnesia stories, of course, and amnesia as a whole, that like concepts, etc., don't go away. It is just the memories of who you are and what makes things up, but your IQ remains the same. You can work things out and all that. You still function to a certain degree. You're not just a blank slate. It's always interesting that. Use the radar on the bottom right to check the area and find your heading. Continue the story with the green markers. If you're too far, continue to the destination marker and the entrance icon will be displayed in green. Side story starting points are the orange things. The save points are a little feather. Hidden items on an exclamation mark. They're also hidden if they're on the radar, that's for certain. And exits to neighboring areas. We might see a lot of things there at the moment because they've got a hype train going on the chat. Press R1 to turn the radar on or off. Of course, it shouldn't be loud enough that it interrupts our start. Yeah, okay, cool. She was talking about the point. I just didn't put the radar on. And it actually has like a day or night thing next to the radar to tell you what you're in, by the way. I know it's just a diffusion effect and it's a lot of hexagons, but that light during the cutscenes is just so... That's just... gorgeous HD 2D. Assaulting our eyes yet again. It's beautiful. Endlessly. Apothecary's satchel is obtained.
This satchel. I recognize it. It's mine. It seems rather hastily stuffed. I must have been in quite the hurry. Medicinal herbs. A mortar and pestle. For preparing salves and the like, no doubt. Well, well. It seems I was an apothecary. What's this? A white flower. Why would I have something like this? Yet another mystery.
Land ho! All hands on deck! You sure you'll be all right, lass? Hard to get by without memories.
I've remembered a little. Enough. I was an apothecary. I appreciate your concern, but no need to fret about me. I'll remember the rest in time.
That's all. Know the seas, and you'll know thyself. An old sea dog taught me that proverb. May the wind and the waves always find you well, Castti.
Thank you, Captain, for everything.
Canalbrine.
What a bustling little town.
Hey, get a load of her.
Huh?
She's one of them, isn't she?
Yeah, no mistaking it.
I appear to be causing quite a stir. Oh well. First things first, I need to find clues as to who I may be. I should speak to the people of this town. I might glean some knowledge about my past.
We have started our game in a mystery. This is the character we have chosen, and I quite like that. Dog, get away from the poor little kitty. Can I touch the kitty? Did the kitty turn and look? Eat the fish, kitty. Cute kitty. There's a dog too. And the seagulls. We should adopt them. Anyway, let's get underway as Enix starts to fill our ears with its music slightly in the background with the atmosphere. Octopath will be a sight, a treat for eyes and ears both during this. Right, a fisherman, age 33. A fisherman who gets drunk every night. He often falls asleep on the way home and has to set out for another day's fishing from there. Every time this happens, he vows never to drink again, but by evening that vow is forgotten. We actually gleaned information on a hidden item from talking to him or inquiring about him. Doesn't cost me any money to inquire. Unload the cargo and then, phew, every day's as busy as the last. So yeah, we got a hidden item added to the minimap now. Can't speak to every NPC, so it keeps us from chatting to literally everyone that exists. I can't go up there and check out the chest and the bag there. There's cats everywhere, and I can't interact with them. Oh, they interact. They wake up when I got near. Cutie kitty. I'm closed for the day. You'll have to go elsewhere. A brisk, cheerful woman who runs a food stall by herself. She has not taken a day off in years. Staying busy keeps the loneliness at bay. After closing her stall for the day, she broods over her husband who set out to fish one day and never came back. Could we find her?
Very helpful.
Could we find her husband? You never know. Is it a thing to remember? Elderly man. An elderly man who attends church with surprising frequency. When leading his granddaughter by the hand, he is the picture of a jolly old grandpa. However, his habit of using that same granddaughter as an excuse to approach and flirt with every woman he sees has made him rather unpopular among the townsfolk.
Thank you.
I thought you're supposed to use a pet, not a child. Not a granddaughter. The church is closed, so maybe I'll go fishing instead. I'm sure you shall. Where am I supposed to be going, even? I guess I can go quite a few places when you think about it. Doesn't mean I can actually talk to the people there, though. Can I go out on that balcony? No. Ah. I love the dioramas. The stage. The area. Darkly Line. If you hear me wax lyrical for a bit, it's remembering the first game. And remembering what a joy it was. And then seeing it again in front of my eyes. So this place is locked. Looks quite important. At the moment, we're being somewhat ferried towards a direction. Hey, these are the guys that got a bit narky, right? Let's not tell him what you're scheming. Tell me more. A merchant who deals in local marine products. He has big plans for the business, which we inherited from his father, and believes the expansion will be good for his family and the whole town. Privately, he prefers meat to fish.
That was very helpful.
Was it? Seems the clothes they were wearing has some kind of crest on them. A sailor who works on the ferry, pretends to be born and bred man of the sea, but is actually from Beasting Village. The first boat he stepped aboard was the one that took him away from home to seek his fortune. He thought sailing would be a simple matter of riding the waves and greatly regrets his career choice now that he knows how punishing it truly is. A hidden item was obtained.
Thank
The
you.
hype train is complete. Thank you very much for the subs and all that in the meantime. Because I'm trying to stay on point here with the game. A new treasure is available. We got save spots too. How many do we get? 9. It's weird because you'd thought it'd be 8 in a weird way. I heard a lady in a blue uniform arrived on the ship at the port. A Canalbrine boy in love with a girl from the eastern continent. He is trying to give her a gift that will convey his feelings before she leaves, but with little success. The experience has brought him face to face with his own cowardice for the first time. Hidden item
That
was found.
very helpful.
That's what happened on the eastern continent. So you're not going to go near her, am I clear? Tell me! A local woman who lives with her husband and their son. Before marriage, she was a florist, and even now she does piecework, creating bouquets for people to offer at the church. She is also having an affair with an older man she met there. Again, don't question path abilities and their abilities to find out information such as that.
That was very helpful.
At the church? Very churchly of you. I can leave town by the look of it. Just randomly discover the affairs. How do I reach down there? There's more.
It seems I've been given the cold shoulder. In that case, I'll just have to try my luck with someone else. Excuse me, are you all right?
What's going on here? Is something wrong with him?
He's burning up. We need to get him inside.
Looks like sun fever. He's covered in rashes.
Rash, vomiting. It could be the onset of some sort of strange poison. I should have the herbs to treat this. Hold on for just a moment.
Okay, path action of soothe. At night, Castti can administer medicine to townspeople and soothe their pain, allowing them to rest. Try pressing square near a townsperson. Castti must have the right items in order to soothe someone. So yes, we've chosen an item-heavy character. Early game, where money is sparse and items are too. It's going to be an interesting start. Are you really going to give that boy your medicine? I mean, why wouldn't I? Something's up with his brother too. I'm going to go to a townsperson and soothe what ails them, allowing them to rest. Use a specific item to heal their hurts. We have to use a lycanth antipyretic.
Step 1, lower the fever. Luckily, we caught this sickness in its early stages. Dash of lycanth seed mixed with some of these herbs should do the trick. Good. I still remember my craft at least. There. Drink up. Slowly now. That's a good boy. Phew. The fever's receding. He's sleeping peacefully now.
Your work was flawless from diagnosis to treatment. The very model of an apothecary.
Thank you, Miss...
Malaya. I'm a traveling apothecary.
Thank you, Malaya. My name's Castti. Sorry to say, I don't remember much else. I was an apothecary, but what kind I cannot say. I've come down with a bad case of amnesia.
What? Then how did you diagnose and treat that boy?
It seems my hands still remember their craft. Strange, isn't it?
Who are you? Wait. That blue uniform. It can't be. Get back! Don't you dare touch my brother!
What?
Senna, did she hurt you? How'd you sneak in here? What'd you do to him?
Calm down. She's an apothecary. She treated your brother for his ills.
Out! You're one of them, aren't you? Heirs apothecaries.
Heirs apothecaries? What?
That blue uniform, that sigil. There's no mistaking it. The whole town's in an uproar about you, witch. Word is one of you pestilence mongers have been lurking about.
Pestilence monger? I don't understand.
And I don't care. Out! Out!
Let's go, Castti.
Who are these heirs apothecaries?
I've heard the name before.
You have? What sort of people are they? Why was that man so hostile to me? What's wrong with me? We have far more pressing business than my lost history. I fear Senna's illness is only the beginning. If I can't identify the root of this sickness, it could engulf the whole town. There's no time to waste.
You're going to help them, even after how you've been treated? Would your time not be better spent treating your own woes?
Saving these people comes first. As long as I can heal the sick, who I am is ultimately trivial.
The very model of an apothecary indeed. Very well. You have my aid. Let's split up and find the source of this sickness.
Malaya, thank you.
You're one of those heirs apothecaries, aren't you?
We won't let you fool us.
I'm sorry, but would you mind telling me about these apothecaries? I'm unfamiliar with them.
Don't play dumb. Everyone knows what that little band of apothecaries have been up to on the eastern continent. They travel around charging only a pittance for services. But it's all a sham. Their medicine is poison, and they've killed more than they've helped. I even heard they butchered an entire town not long ago.
I don't know what dark purpose drives them, and I don't care. Word is, one of them just showed up in town, and you're the only strange apothecary around here, so...
You may be right. The truth is, I don't know if I am what you think I am. I remember little of my past.
A likely story! We're on to you! Get off with you!
Who I was and what I've done, I cannot say. Nevertheless, right now, all I want is to help the people of this town. I'm looking for clues as to what is causing the people here to grow sick. Please, if you know anything, tell me.
Marlo, what's wrong?
Stop! Get away from him!
What's the big idea? He needs help. Or do you want me to leave him there to die?
I said step away. He may be contagious.
Contagious?
I knew it. The symptoms are the same. I need to ease his fever, and quickly.
I'll carry him. All of you stay here.
There. He should make it now.
She healed Marlo.
Just who are you, really?
Help! People are fainting from some sort of strange fever.
What in the world's going on?
Damn. And of course this happens while our healers are away.
Let me treat them.
Explain why the healers are away, and sure we can, but we've got our mystery, we've got the start of our story. Does make you wonder where else we can go on this map. That we can still go in places by the look of it. Do you want me to cure you or something? Be strong, Senna. I'm right here with you. So we can't inquire anymore. We can put this guy to sleep. Okay. I don't think he needs soothing, so I'll leave it as that. Just knock a guy unconscious inside here, that's fine. What's you about? You're resting, are you? Well, I don't need to do that at the moment. What in the world is going on? Well, I can just drug people, can I? There's no need to worry. We can see how things unfold from the inn. Mama, Papa, I'm scared. Don't worry, Mama, Papa right here. I love the whole, like, though, don't touch the guy. They could be contagious. Proceeds to, of course, pick up the guy, and it's fine if I get it, I guess. Right, we can buy some stuff at the shop. Cleansing leaf, grape leaf, plum leaf, lily of the night. Or the light even, deals light-based damage. We've got 8 of those on us. Herbs of awakening, olives of life, healing grapes and more. Might just buy a couple of these. Doesn't it have them? No equipment that we can buy. Moving on water. You can board a canoe from a pier to move across the water. You may be able to reach places you can't on foot. Well, that answers a question for my curiosity. There's a treasure chest over here. A resistant nut. That's what I wanted the most. This house is locked. There's someone not doing well over here by the look of it. Apothecary! We need an apothecary! Mum! Are you okay? The ceiling is spinning. Someone, please help me. And we'll use some Lycanth antipyretic on you.
Here, medicine. Thank you. I feel a little better now. Good night.
Despite their suspicions over her character, they're quite open and happy to drink whatever she's handing out. I'll check near the inn. The rest is up to you, Castti. So you're going to heal some people too, are you? The reason I go exploring is to find out such things as I can go on a canoe. Which means I can reach here. The weirdest weapon shop that ever existed. Right, we can buy a hand axe, which increases my physical attack. A wooden staff, which I can't really use. Shields of various types. Now, you don't know when going out there what goodies you might get here, there, and everywhere. But I might buy a fur armor because it's kind of cheap. That's 400 worth. Hand axe will increase my attack power, but I'll stay with that because it looked like probably the biggest increase. We can also sell and go to our equipment menu from here. Yeah, put on some fur armor. That will help us. Surely a little bit of purchasing power isn't a bad idea at this point. She can't actually talk to the guy at all. Well, can even go over here. Yeah, okay, people need curing, but for some reason I'm just off on an adventure. Ain't that the spirit of the game? Seems like something's going on in town. Wonder what it could be. You're not gonna let me in though, are you? Wait, could I make him go unconscious and then get in the lighthouse? It seems like this is a possibility in this game. The old man in this house suddenly came down with a high fever and collapsed. His granddaughter went looking for an apothecary, but hasn't come back yet. Okay, where's granddaughter? We have an emergency. I tried to bring the fever down, but it's not working. I'm alright. That doesn't look it.
Here, medicine.
My fever's broken, thanks to you. You have my gratitude.
Good night.
The possibilities of just the set of stuff we have currently is quite interesting, wouldn't you say? Don't mind me, I'm running around and I'm holding my apothecary bag as I go. No one in here to care about, seemingly. Or even to talk to. That guy at the bar does not want to speak whatsoever. I can't believe what happened to that kid! Are you alright? Answer me! Grandpa's sick. Someone please help! So, it's something that they came in contact together then.
Here, medicine.
If two people got it in the same household, we might be able to narrow it down a little bit.
Thanks for saving me, miss.
There. I've done what I can for now.
The sickness is spreading fast. We need to find its source or there won't be anyone standing before long.
Are they better?
We're out of the woods for now, but it's too early to breathe easy.
I'm sorry about before. I shouldn't have said what I did.
Senna gave me a tongue lashing about it too. He said you saved his life. I know I've got no right to ask this after how I treated you, but please, save our town, save my friends.
I intend to, but I need your aid first. Help me locate the source of this contagion.
Huh. Well, I don't know if this will help, but earlier today, Senna said the water tasted funny.
Hey, Ma said the same thing to me this morning.
Really? I boiled some water this morning and didn't notice anything strange.
The water. Of course. Maybe those who contracted this illness all drank the water without boiling it first. If that's true, then that must be the source.
A fine deduction, Castti. I agree.
We draw our water from a spring that flows out of a cavern south of town.
Then my course is clear. I must hurry to this cavern and cleanse the spring before the sickness spreads further.
We're coming too.
This is our town. It's our job to protect it.
I appreciate the offer, but I'm afraid I must insist that you stay. Cleansing noxious substances is dangerous work. Stay here and see to your sick.
Well, all right. Take care of yourself, apothecary.
Malaya, could you remain here to treat these people?
You have a habit of putting others above yourself, don't you? Fine. Just come back in one piece, Castti.
I'll try. The world needs more apothecaries like you, Malaya. I'm setting out for the cave to the south. I'll be back soon.